Welcome back everyone to more career mode gameplay of SRX, the game. And in today's video, Sawtooth Mountain, 0.3 of a mile, high banking. High banking means aggressive AI. And I think I remember this track from before just because of the high banking. Those are typically not my favorite tracks on dirt to run, but this should be exciting. But before we get to that, we have an upgrade to do. So if we hop into the chassis, over to the level 2, 24,804. So we just have enough money to make that happen. And as you see at the bottom of the screen, that is a plus 10 in performance. Let's go ahead and purchase that. And yes, we definitely want to equip it, which means that we can now sell our previous part. So let's sell that. Oh, 4,115. Again, not a ton, but we will take it. All right, so as we back out, we are now at 62 on performance, which represents 52% upgrade overall. So 62. So maximum would be 120. But yikes, we are a long way from that. But we're getting there slowly but surely. We just need some more of these races to pay a little bit more. And we'll be there. Not like the $1,000 that we saw in the last video. And I believe the same is coming in this video. So let's go ahead and do the repair all parts. Take care of that. Spend a little bit of money. That's going to leave us with about $5 grand. But yeah, in today's race at Sawtooth Mountain, only $1,000. First place prize. But then in our next race, okay, good. Woodley is $9 grand. And we'll talk about Woodley more in our next video because I definitely remember that track. But Sawtooth, I remember maybe a little bit about it. So let's head back over to the main event screen. And as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, we have 8 on the engine, but then 18, 18, and 18. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting the upgrades we need. Now the next big one is going to be the engine. So let's hop over real quick and take a look at the level 2 engine that we're interested in. $44,000. So that's going to take several races. Even if we do very well, it's still going to take several races to get there. But that is going to be our next goal. Let's hop back over. Everything is now done here. We've taken care of the upgrade. We've done repairs. Let's head to Sawtooth. Practice and qualifying in the books, and overall, I'm very pleased with our results. So we were within a couple of tenths of the goal time in practice, but qualifying, we were right down there at it, only missing it by a few hundredths. But overall, our speed must have been pretty good because we are ready for heat number 3. All right, I'm ready to get this heat started. This is a interesting track. There's a lot of room out there, but the actual amount that you use to race on is not all that large. So let's see how this all works itself out. So again, we're going to try to get down here on this bottom. Try to work it out a little bit. All right, I don't know what's happened, but we're running in 6th position. Now, that wasn't a good corner. Ouch. So I'm basically learning how to drive this track as we go along. Trying to see what the best option is for us. And we got 5 laps to go. And I just glanced up to see that we're in 5th position. And that can't be right. That was a terrible corner. Okay, not too bad as we finish this thing off. Let's try to finish it strong coming out of these last couple of corners. And there it is. 5th position. We're headed to the B main, folks, with a great starting spot. All right, the reason I'm so excited about making it to the B main is because we're starting third, and the top 5 move to the A main. So this is our best shot to get to the A main. All right, let's try to stick to this bottom here. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Got position on second position. We'll take that. Oh, we're in the lead. How in the world did that happen? All right, let's expand it a little bit and get a little bit better angles into the corners and see what kind of lap times we can make. Because again, this is an opportunity to do some testing. Wow, that was a lot quicker of a lap than I was expecting. So let's see if we can keep this up. Again, the more we let it drift out on the straightaway, the more speed we can carry, to an extent anyway. And these guys are running way up the track. Now, once again, I have no idea where second place is. They could be right on our tail. I see some cars back there, but I can't tell if those are the ones that I just lapped or if those cars are for position. But that's part of the fun for me. The focus for me has to be on just running the best laps that I can, and we'll let the rest take care of itself. So one of the things I cannot do is get tied up too much with these lap traffic. Lap cars are, thankfully for me, in general running a very different line than I am. Until you do something like that and hit that apron. The apron is not your friend. Not at this track. Almost got it again, but not quite. Okay, I like it. That's 6th position, and he is running right where I want to be. I don't want to get hung on the outside. So, whew, okay, thankfully, we were able to catch him right at the end of the race, but just look at the magnificence of what's on our screen right now. For the first time, we're headed to the A main.
A main is what it's all about.
I just love hearing him say it. And then there it is on the screen, the A main. We're going to be starting, of course, near the back. I believe 25 cars overall. So let's see what we can do with this. We're playing with house money at this point. Once again, clip that apron. Every time I do that, that is certain disaster as I'm about to do it again. But right now, that's happening at this track because I'm trying so hard to keep it glued to the bottom. Because that happens if I don't. Alright, so now we got a guy down below us. We're running here in 18th position. Look at this. We are 3 and 4 wide all over the place at this track. There's more contact, but yeah, this is everywhere. Ouch, we just got pile drived from behind there. I mean, somebody sent us packing. Don't know who it was, and it doesn't matter. Now we just got to get right back on it. Try to make best lap time we can. keep hitting our marks. Drifted out a little bit too far there. Alright, so there comes the leader, which means that second position is probably pretty close behind. Oh, we got contact. That was the leader. Oh, and our first caution in forever. Okay, so that moves us up to 17th. We'll take that. Let's see if we can hold on to these positions that we've been gifted. Boy, it's hilarious, really, is what it is. Just how intense this racing is. Trying so hard to stay off these guys because, I mean, the brake checking is real on the straights, because everybody's trying to fight for these positions, and it just means that guys are on and off the gas, even on the straightaway, trying to fit into spots. Ouch! Hello. But this is a ton of fun to drive. I mean, with contact happening all over the place, there's 3, there's 4 wide, who knows? There might even be 5 wide around this place. It wouldn't surprise me. Now, somehow we've managed to be into the top 10 right now. And we're sure going to try to keep that. Oh, hello, there's a car down there. Some of these guys are for position, some of them are not, so I have to assume that some of these guys from the wreck lost a lap, and that's why this is happening. Because of course we know the leader was involved, so it makes sense that second and third, who knows how many would have been involved there. Yeah, this is, could you imagine watching this in real life? I mean, this would attract the people. Ouch! That was big contact in the corner. Again, the AI do not mind just moving you out of the way. So sometimes you just have to just jump in there with them. Drive them the way they drive you. We are still inside the top 10. Ninth position. I didn't even know what lap we were on. I didn't even have time to take my eyes off of what was going on the track, because that was intense. That, I can't even imagine it being more intense than that. We were 2, 3, sometimes 4 wide all the way around the track. Now that is what racing is supposed to be. So overall, 9th position. That's got to be easily our best finish overall. Something's telling me that we have made it to the A main one time before, but I can't remember exactly. I'm going to treat this as if it's our first time making it into the A main, because we did not reduce the difficulty level. It is at expert, which is what we've been using for nearly every track so far. So Sawtooth Mountain, definitely a success. Now the downside is what we're about to see. There wasn't a whole lot of money on the line for the winner. So 9th overall, that moves us up to 30th in the season standings. Let's see what we get for money. Yeah, $579. We needed this to be one of those big paying events. But we'll get our normal sponsor money, and look at our merch. $93. I mean, we went from $10, then a few races back we were at $45. Now we're at double that at $93. So we're getting somewhere. And over time, the merch is going to end up being a huge amount of money to us on a per race basis. But $3,800 is how much we're bringing home from Sawtooth Mountain, and that is very good, especially considering we just made our very first A main. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and stick around for more career mode gameplay in SRX the game.